Okay. Well, this is a test of trying to live stream. Right now, I'm going to go for a fly with my 7-inch drone. Hopefully, this works. We're going to see if the waiting for video goes away in like 2 seconds when I plug her in, but let's see how she do. Okay, telemetry recovered. Waiting for video. Okay, maybe it's. This is sometimes what FPV is troubleshooting issues. Hopefully you're able to see that I'm still waiting for video. Okay, so I'm going to try switching from this device. I think we're still live streaming. If not, I'm sorry. Okay, so that's plugged in. Oh, look at that. Haha. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay. So, looks like you can see me. I'll be right back. Okay. Sweet. Hopefully you can see me. Hopefully you can see the drone. Let me get my goggles on my freaking head. Okay. So, we're in here. Let's arm and take off. So, switch into manual mode. It is really windy right now, just a heads up. So push that. So I'm sorry if that's coming across on the microphone. Drop this up a little bit. There we go. So pre-arm, arm. There we go. Here. Damn, that's violent. Okay, as you can see in the video feed, it is insanely windy out right now. So the first time I'm flying this with the Radiomaster Zorro. It's also the first time I'm flying this with a Hero 10 on it, so big day. That purple tree is beautiful. Switch over to hybrid pinching. Whoa. She is windy AF. So right now I'm in acro mode, flying mode 2, Radiomaster Zorro, running a Crossfire receiver, and it's the ELRS Zorro. Woo! As soon as this wind dies down, we'll try some flippy floppies. Do a quick buzz to the tower. There I am. Damn, that was good. Alright, so we'll do... I think I like flying thumbs on this thing better. I really need to get the thumb grip pieces on here, because I don't feel like I've got a good... Cinema drone do that. A little bit less smooth on the throttle. Sorry if I'm blanking, like stopping talking occasionally. This is the first time I've ever live streamed and flown at the same time, so I'm kind of learning how this whole jam works. Oh, here, I got a challenge. It's the first time I've flown proximity with this dude. Well, like, that wind is a little too aggressive. I don't know if I feel like lawn mowing these new props yet. We're gonna go over here. Go for a rip in here. We're just gonna pop out of there because I'm losing a little video reception, a little extra latency in there. Not about that with this big dude. Cruising in through here. How about them apples? Just cruising out along here. Whoa, some shaky. Alright. So before we finish off this battery, got about 5 minutes of flight time in her. I've been flying a little aggressively because of the shitty wind. But let's try... Let me try one power loop out in the open air first. Balls up. Now that was a fucking save. Thank God that battery had all of the juice left in that tank. Okay, I should have popped off the throttle a little earlier on that. Okay, that was rough, but that might be the best I'm gonna get. Okay, we're getting a little reckless here. Alright, 6 minutes, 30 seconds on this flight. You can see all these little bobbles. This is not the tune, I promise you. Here, let me go over here before I run out of batteries. If you look at this windsock, I was just getting whipped all over the place, and also that American flag over there. Hell yeah, America. It is incredibly windy right now. You can even see the trees blowing a little bit. It is a little rough right now. So, again, promise it's not the tune. It's not me being a, what is it called, arthritis-ridden old man. Let's just cruise in here. Touchdown nice and gentle. Bingo! There we go. And there we go. I realize you tipped over. I don't know when you tipped over, but you tipped over, so. Let me go grab the quad. Okay, so. Hopefully that was recording. Now you can see it. This is not visible through. I want to cut this out so I can at least see if I'm recording or not, because this is a little frustrating not being able to see if any of that captured. I need to use the GoPro app, and I just don't want to use like 900 different pieces of technology to make this happen. Yeah. So we're gonna go because I'm not done with this yet. I'm really enjoying flying this big guy, and it's a nice day out. It's a little windy, but it's a nice day. So stay tuned. This is gonna disappear over here, that video feed, and then I'll be back. Battery Okay, so hopefully, yep, there's the video feed. It's back. Radio Master Zoro's ready. Goggles back on. Next time I'm bringing a longer USB cable because this one is dramatically short. And so I'm basically having to like sit at the very front of this. Okay, so goggles on. So you can see me? Okay, we're good. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me again because all this wind. And something else you can't see, so on my display, I have a custom OSD set up with through DJI and Betaflight, and it tells me how many satellites my GPS receiver has. It tells me my distance from home, my battery per cell, my voltage used, just all the information that I really need. So let's us. I don't want to be in. I want to be in macro mode. No, bro. This live stream is still doing its business. Once again, this is a complete like trial and error thing. Later. Got it. Preview. This is I'm the I think DJ 2. So Insta is still. That's concerning. If my GoPro nothing. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. FPV note number 1 for anybody who's learning to fly. One of the biggest things is you never want your goggles towards the sun because the optic that's in front of the screen between you normally, if that's sunlight, it obviously magnifies the what's it called? Magnifies the it will burn the screen goggles. Okay, we're just going to have to trust that this is going to work. And I'm just going to have to be super disappointed when it doesn't work. Auto. So we're going to do 120 because it's 60 frames per second. It says it's recording. Is it actually recording? Who knows? And now, as soon as I got this this is driving me insane. Yeah, that's better. Oh no. it jumped. There. So now let's pop the goggles back on. Go for a flight. Is it recording? Who knows? Is this gonna keep drooping on me? Probably. This is gonna drive me insane. Hair's coming out. Okay. Hopefully you can see me, hopefully you can hear me. Oh, now I know you can't. Okay. Hopefully I take something away from this trip. Okay, so pre-arm, we got her in acro, beeper off, check beeper. Okay. Button in. There we go. Just as the that scared the shit out of me. Oh, it's a big win. So while there's this big win, we're gonna level off, go for a bit of a straight flight out over the marshy bogs. Pray to God I don't fall into that muck because it's like 100, not 100 feet deep. It's really deep and really gross. Oh no. So here's the one thing that about. I was flying wind before, so it was nice, calm, and slow. And now I'm just over like half throttle, and it is slow going. So I think I'm going to drop my altitude a little bit. See if we can get into a closer. Just cruise on in here. Get below the wind line. Yeah, there we go. And after this, switch over to the 5-inch quad. I'm a little bit more comfortable rocking and ripping. That's what I'm kind of just wanting to keep nice and pretty, at least so I can do my first mission. Do one. Ooh. Once again, I feel like I'm getting pushed around a lot more by the wind than I would expect to for this size drone, which may spell bad news for the 5-inch drone. We're just cruising here, all cinematic and beautiful. Now we're actually going to cruise up and over, then I'm going to do a run through that side over there. And also, if you want to see, like, if the GoPro video comes out, okay, and by come out I mean like as long as it looks like good, you'll be able to go check this flight out on YouTube and see what the GoPro saw. And I am currently running, current settings are 5.3K, hyper smooth on, I think I have it on normal, not boost or anything. And that's a beautiful way to close out this flight. Perfect landing. And there we go. So, number, I think it's technically 4. The first 2, one was having all sorts of weird receiver issues. The second one was the first real flight. This is the first day that I'm flying with the GoPro on it. So, big day. I'm going to swap that quad out. You'll see the video disappear because I switched batteries, and then I'll switch over and we'll switch onto that 5-inch because I'm feeling like some ripping, real ripping. That's not good. Yeah. Okay. If you could face, and this is still live streaming, the video is amazing, and you'll see probably before this weekend. And for anybody who's actually live stream, I'm also putting out a review, first one after a couple of FPV related videos, and I'm going to be reviewing the shoes that I'm not wearing right now, my hiking/walking shoes. It's an update for the Merrell Moab 2 video, so go check it out. It'll be out on probably Saturday. But with that said, I'm going to bust out the 5-inch Freestyle, I'm going to bust out a battery, I'm going to put away my Zorro, and we're going to get into some real aggressive ripping, and I'm going to do, that's weird, I'm going to do some power looping, some serious looping. remotely familiar with FPV, you'll know that there's a lot of beeping that goes on in this hobby. There's your remote letting you know it's still on or off. Um, yes. No. Okay, let me restart the app. Back. There. Close DigiView. Tap. Still live streaming. We're good there. So we're going to go back to here, there, DigiView. Now you can see my sweet little tablet screen. Please connect your goggles. So plug this in. Waiting for video. Okay, I'm going to say this again. With all of this stuff, it is very finicky, and with DJI in particular, it is not easy to deal with some of this stuff. Let me just switch here. That didn't do it. Power this down. Throw this over there. Oh, I should have tied that in better. Oh my God. Not working so well. Let me try switching the captures. This works. I don't know why this works. Something where I don't know when that froze too. I'm so disappointed. Closed. So this one. This is just annoying. You've recognized as a goggle plug-in. Because you know that's the way to go. Okay, that seems to be why. Is right now it's seeing the goggles are as a mass storage device. And I'm struggling to figure out how to change. Backup incomplete. Okay. You know, we're just got to rock with it. Unfortunately, you guys won't be able to see what I'm doing. Hopefully the camera settings are okay. Hopefully this will be fine. I'm just going to unplug this because it don't make sense to have that plugged in if she's not going to be functioning fine. Oh, shit. One more crack. This. DJI app. Connect to the camera. Off rock steady. Standard. Sorry, okay. Actually, everything seems to be working with that. I'll try plugging this in one more time. And this is probably not going to work. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to take off and fly. Because I need to get stick time in. Just an inch in the last ditch attempt. We're going to plug the adapter into my goggles and then plug the USB cable into this thing. No, that did not work. That did the opposite of working. You know that feeling when you get when you're trying to troubleshoot an issue and you just can't leave well enough alone and just do what you're here to do and have some fun? This is very much in that set of mind right now. If it does come back, it comes back. If it doesn't come back, it is what it is. But that's there. So pre-arm that off. Pre-arm. Why? Okay, with that might be where I'm calling it a day today. I don't know why you're doing a runaway. This is fine. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to end this live stream now. Got completely distracted. Thank you all for joining.